Here's the thing. It's a trade that needs to happen, unfortunately. It just didn't work out. Dejounte Murray is a phenomenal player. He needs to be traded off this team because he and Trae, they both do the same thing. They're both playmakers who can shoot. Trae a little better than Dejounte. But as a Hawks fan, I'm not mad to lose him at all because I think he deserves to be put on a better team I'm not going to say better team, but a team that's a better fit for Dejounte. Come on in here, let's talk about it. What it do, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. And while you're in here, hit that like, comment, subscribe button, and notification bell so that you can be notified every time Hertakes uploads a new video. All right, let's get into it. Yes, it breaks my heart for us to lose Dejounte. Dejounte had turned into my favorite player after losing John Collins. So the thought and the potential possibility of us losing him, it really hurts. I hate to see him go. However, I know that in order for my Atlanta Hawks to get better, we've got to get a taller, more defensive guard. I think that what happened here is that we have two players. Both need the ball in their hand. Both need to facilitate. That's what they thrive on, facilitating the ball and creating their own shot and shots for others. That's fine. You see this when Trae is on the bench and Dejounte is running point and vice versa. But when they're both out there, one of them have to be willing to pretty much be a spot-up shooter. And I think that's where the struggles came in with Dejounte being on the Hawks roster. As well as now you got two very small guards in the backcourt. So defensively we struggle. So Trae is already a major defensive liability. And for Dejounte to play with Trae, then that means Dejounte has to take up a lot of the slack. So it was just, it was too much. So I think that's why this trade needs to happen. Now, for me, if the trade is to the Lakers, it's a win-win for me because Lakers is my number 2 favorite team. That's a known fact. They're my number 2 favorite team. So then I still get Dejounte, whether it's with the Hawks or with the Lakers, if he ends up going to the Lakers. So I hope so. I think that he and Bron would play really, really good together. He would fit with AD. It opens. He can stretch the floor as well. He's just a much better player for the Lakers than what obviously D'Lo was. He's a go-getter. I mean, he's gonna get to the open spot. He loves that mid-range, but he can knock down that 3 as well. He can definitely knock down that 3. So teams won't be leaving him open to go double. You gotta pick your poison when you play them because he will hurt whatever team the Lakers play against. He will hurt them if they decide, okay, we're gonna leave him open. He will knock down his shots. I think it's good for both parties if this happens. If it doesn't happen, I feel like it's going to happen for the Hawks. In terms of getting, another taller guard. Who do I want? I would like to see us get Zach LaVine. I think he would be a great addition to the Hawks. Taller guard. I'm not sure. I heard he's not as good on defense, so that might not gel well with us. And Anobi is someone that I would love for us to get. I know he's defensive-minded because I believe I heard that LaVine is not. So there's that won't help. But I'm all for this trade. I think, like I said, the Lakers would be getting a gem. It's not like there's no bad blood. This is a good breakup. We have some good breakups and we have some bad breakups. I think that this would be one of the good breakups, something that is good for both parties. Okay, it's time for us to part ways. What would the Lakers get? Well, they're going to get a player that's going to bring them 20 points a game, 5 assists, shooting 37.4 from 3 and 45.8 from the field. Getting in those passing lanes and getting steals. So he can get in them passing lanes, he can get steals as well. I didn't get the luxury of seeing his defensive presence because, like I said, I think it was just too much trying to make up for both positions on defense. You know, he pretty much had to guard his man and Trey, keep an eye on Trey. So it was just a lot. I'm not disappointed in this because I'm going to be happy for Dejounte. I think that wherever Dejounte ends up, he's going to be much better as long as this team utilizes him as the primary point guard. He needs to be on a team where he's the primary point. I just think that it's going to be much better for both parties if we departed from Dejounte. I just wanted to give bring a quick video about my thoughts on this potential trade. What does it mean for the Lakers? What does it mean for the Hawks if it happens? So, but hey, we have Atlanta right now. He's still a Hawk, and we got business in front of us. For the end of the year, we've got SAC on Friday night, and then we got Washington Wizards after that. My guess, my prediction, I think we'll split those two. I just believe we'll split. So we'll see. As always, like I said, please make sure that you like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Click that notification bell as well. And on to the next one. Peace.